Hello, guys. Many times in many interviews, people ask how hashmap works internally, and many people getting confused. So today, I want to clear that doubt. So let's understand. So what is hashmap? When you have a requirement of storing key and value, so that time you can use this collection hashmap, and there are different types of hash maps. Then there are different types of maps: linked hash map. There is a tree map. So widely used one is hash map. So let's understand how internally it stores the key and values. When you add elements to a hash map, so what it does, map dot put key comma value. You will add this much. Here, first basic thing you should remember: key is unique in hash map, and value can be anything. So now when you add element to a hash map, hash code method on a key will be called. There is an initial size for hash map. Let's say there are it's around 16. So there will be a map, and inside that there are 16 buckets. Now on which bucket that key value pair will be saved. So that to calculate that index, hash code method on key will be called. Here key is unique and hash code method will be implemented. So when you call add element, no, there is a put method on map. So key hash code method will be called, and there is a hash code will be decided that will be that will be used to identify the bucket, in which bucket this entry should go. Now out of 16 bucket, there will be a one bucket with this hash code. Now inside that bucket, this hash no key value pair will be saved. How it will be saved? This is called as an entry. Each key value pair is called as an entry, and it will be assigned with some hash code. Hash code, key, value, and pointer to a next element will be the structure for this. Now what happens if we have same hash code for multiple keys? In this case, all the values with the same hash code will be saved into same bucket, and each entry will be each key value pair will be called as an entry. And let's say there is a hash code of 100 for every entry. Now the bucket with index 100 will be chosen for saving. Inside this 100 there will be entry for, like, let's say a map of 1 comma anand, 2 comma nigde, something like that. If two elements are there, there are two entries. So this will be two entries will be saved in same bucket, like 100. Now there is a change in java8. Before java8, all the elements would be saved into same bucket in a linked list. There are multiple entries, so all those entries will be saved in linked list. Like each linked list, the next the next pointer will be pointing to a next element. So there will be left and right pointers, right? So linked list used to store that. In java8, what they did, so for a capacity of 8, if there are there are 8 entries with the same hash code, they are into same bucket. In this case, it will be saved in linked list. If elements are more than 8, then that linked list will be converted to red black tree. So elements will be saved into red black tree because performance will be increased. Then you might ask, like, why they are using a linked list for 8 elements, and why they are using red black tree for no more than 8 elements. So here tree node will take more memory than a linked list. For that reason, just for memory utilization, they have put there is some capacity around 8. If elements are less than 8, data will be saved into linked list. If elements are more than that, it will be saved into binary tree, that is called red black tree, just to use memory utilization. So there is a concept of load factor in hash, in collection. So load factor, what is meaning? By default, load factor for hash map is around 0.75. It is meaning is 75%. If elements are, let's say there, it can save around 100 elements. If you are adding elements now till 75, then for 76th element, that entire hash map calculation will be it will be redone. It is like the entire elements of a hash map will be copied into new hash map. Internal indexing will be recalculated, and hash code, the whatever hash code is there, that will be recalculated. So recalculation of this hash codes when load factor, when there is a, when there are more, when element, added elements are more than the defined load factor, then rehashing will be done. So calculation of hash codes when load factor reaches, that is called as rehashing. Okay, so this much will be enough for your interview. I hope now onwards you don't have any doubt on internal working of hashmap. Now you can know they might ask what is internal working of hash set. So it will be similar. Internally it creates object of a hash map, keeping in hash set it will have only keys, there won't be any value. For that reason, what it does, when creating object of a hash map, when you add element to a hash set, let's say 1 2 3, it will be saved like 1 as a key and present or dummy as a value, and it will save into hash map, and remaining things will be same. I hope you have clear knowledge and has no internal working of hashmap and internal working of hash set. If you have any doubt, you can comment on this. I can explain that further.